When you think about Star Wars, one of the first things that comes to mind is battles, and in particular, lightsaber battles. Lightsabers and the Force are what make Star Wars, Star Wars. This uniqueness was what helped contribute to the success of the original trilogy. The Phantom Menace came out in 1999, yes, 1999, and it is still the greatest lightsaber fight sequence Star Wars has ever produced. But it also gives us so much more that can be broken down into 3 separate acts. The first act starts with 2 very important reveals, the first being the reveal of Maul's full face. This reveals his horns and complete menacing appearance. Every time we've seen him previously, he has been hooded. This aids his development throughout the film as a mysterious and unknown character. This is the first time we see his full appearance on screen, and it is intentionally held back for this very sequence. The second and more significant is the reveal of his dual-bladed lightsaber. The only other time we see Maul use his lightsaber was when he was facing Qui-Gon on Tatooine. In this scene he only used his one blade, and at this point only a single blade has ever been used on screen. Notice how the music tempo increases in sync with the scene. We have this nice face-off at the end showing the feelings between each character. Maul is anger, Qui-Gon Jinn is focus, and Obi-Wan Kenobi is excitement and nervousness. So in Act 2, the next thing that is done to maintain engagement and tension is to create separation between the characters. What we get is a separation between Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, master and apprentice. This technique is a great way to build emotions within the audience. The character and his goal have been separated and the focus is getting back to that goal. If an element of time can also be used, it amplifies this further. The scene then shows Maul facing Qui-Gon one-on-one, with Obi-Wan attempting to get back to his master to help him. So Act 3 is my favourite part. Obi-Wan begins to make up the distance created in Act 2, and just when we think he will get back to Qui-Gon, another barrier is placed between them: isolation. This tactic has a similar result as separation, but in this scene they can all see each other. This stop in the action gives the audience some sort of mental breather, to be able to take in all the risks of the next part, and the question also arises: can Obi-Wan get to his master before the laser gate closes? Now it turns out he can't, and has to watch his master ultimately be defeated without being able to do anything about it. This lack of control creates uncertainty and helplessness, which the audience feels as tension. The final scene, we get Obi-Wan making a promise to Qui-Gon that he will train the boy Anakin.
Promise me you will train the boy. Yes, master.
This sets in motion Anakin's journey that will eventually lead him to the dark side and Darth Vader. Not only was the fight choreography spectacular, but the film was also able to keep the audience fully engaged in the emotions that each of the characters felt. We had significant reveals, a perfect antagonist, a great score that was used to full effect within the scenes, a 2-on-1 lightsaber battle, separation of characters, isolation and time-constrained obstacles, death and ultimately revenge.